Welcome back to my channel. Willkommen Jianu Namaste. So this time I'm bringing another training guide video. This time it will be Belletti, a right back offensive fullback. Before I start, please hit the like and subscribe button. So let's go ahead and without wasting anybody's time into the game plan and level Belletti. So I already went ahead and put Belletti as a right back, and he has two boosters, so I already got one booster assigned to him. I got a random booster token. I got a little lucky, but I actually want a different one. More to that a little later. Anyways, so let's check his abilities. So first of all, you can level him 37 levels, and he has 72 progression points. If you look at the top right corner, so I position trained him as a right midfield player. So I went into position training and got basically I had basically a couple of tokens for positioning training and got him as a right midfield player. So you can basically either play him as a right back or you can place him as RMF. Anyways, to keep that all in mind, let's level him according to that. If you look at all his abilities, he already has pretty much high in speed, acceleration, and stamina, and we would need a little bit more in defensive and about 80 in passing. So let's get into it. So the way I leveled him, played around with it a little bit, and also played a couple of games with him. I would go passing 3. This would give him basically at least 80 in passing, 81 in low pass, and 80 in lofted pass. And then dribbling, I will give him 4. Lower body strength, dexterity 5. So I want to have as much speed, acceleration for him as possible. So acceleration would be 91 in this case. And let's go. And balance also reaches, I believe, 79. And lower body strength 9. Aerial 4. His aerial is not generally very good, and the remaining points I would give him in defending. So right now he has 6 abilities above 90, as you can see, and that would be defensive awareness 92, tackling 93, aggression 89, defensive engagement 95, speed 95, acceleration 91, and stamina 94. His dribbling is also at 80, low pass at 81, lofted pass at 80. So he looks really good as a right offensive fullback. Anyways, let's check his second booster. So he already comes with the first booster agility, which gives him +2 in speed, acceleration, balance, and stamina. The random booster token I got shut down, but overall I would like to have a different second booster. In this case, I got +1 in defensive awareness, tackling, and defense engagement, and speed. So let's get into it and have a look at it. So if I would replace shutdown with hard worker, I would get basically +1 in aggression and +1 in acceleration, +1 in physical contact, and +1 in stamina. So how would that look like? It would look like this. So 92 in acceleration, 80 in balance, and stamina would be 95, and aggression would go basically 90. So then you would have basically 7 stats above 90. So as a balanced right offensive fullback who is good at defensive and offensive, I think this is the best way to level him, with 7 stats above 90. Anyways, let's go down to his abilities, and first let's check his characteristics. So his non-dominant leg usage is occasionally, so precision is medium. And let's go down and what kind of player skills already has. So I already went to have assigned him additional skills, but let's see what he has. He has scissor feint, chop turn, caught behind turn, soul control. He already has through passing, so that's good. Pinpoint crossing, man marking, interception, blocker, and fighting spirit. So he's missing some passing skills. So as a first skill, I would give him weighted pass. Second skill, I would give him low lofted pass. Slash, you can give him also one touch pass. Third skill, I would give him aerial superiority. I would give him sliding tackle. And last but not least, you can give him acrobatic clearance, or you can give him also heading. Either one is fine since he's an offensive fullback. So how do you play him? Basically, when you go out into your game plan, you can basically set as a right back. So there's 2 ways you can play him. Basically, you can play him defensively and offensively. So if you want to play him defensively, you have to go into instructions, individual instructions, and basically set him as defensive, like that. So if he's like that, he will not run up and down the line. He will not participate in your attacks. But if you want basically him to participate in your attacks, you can basically just turn it here off. Or if you want to basically have him more offensive, just basically set him as offensive player, and he will basically participate every time when you have the ball possession and you launch attack. I like basically to turn off his instructions. I keep him basically off. This build basically allows you to play him offensively and defensively, so you can play him as an offensive fullback and a defensive fullback. Stay tuned for more training guides. I will upload more training guides of all the players I have. So make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. See you next time. Thank you. Stay safe out there, be nice to each other, and see you next time.